Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 and a survive challenge today, but this time we are playing as France and it is the 1939 start date. So we're going to see if we can defy history and not get rolled over by the Axis. If you're enjoying the channel, please hit the subscribe button, it'd be much appreciated. Now, I don't think I've actually played France in 1939. Obviously I haven't practiced, so yeah, this could be interesting. We've got disjointed government, which is our first thing we need to try and get rid of. Otherwise, we will capitulate pretty quickly. So we need strengthened government, and then we've got to wait for a year. So let's get that ticking over. We'll get some military staff in. We'll get the defence expert. And the commands, these are all pretty crappy. I don't think anything will help, so we'll do something else first. We start with 115 divisions, which are very poorly equipped by the looks of it. So we've got them dotted about as well, which is very odd. I don't think I'm going to get naval invaded. So these have got no equipment. So I think I'll just delete a few. We'll get the equipment back in the stockpiles and out to other divisions. We are definitely lacking more than that. I think it needs to update when we unpause. How many divisions we've got here? 3, and we've got 3 tiles. I think that will hold that line. We'll hold that. I think we're not going to get a naval invaded, so we'll just get rid of these as well. We'll get some more equipment back. I'm going to forget about everything else. We'll just try and hold North Africa because there's only a few tiles. We'll let the island go as well. It's all about the mainland. So we'll get some divisions on the Italian border. I'll go and grab actually all of the mountaineers, seeing as, you know, it is the Alps, so we'll be much easier to hold there. We shouldn't need too many mountaineers to hold against Italy. We'll reinforce them later. We'll go and then separate everyone else. We've got 100 divisions for the German border, so we'll just reorg them. Out of curiosity, what are the divisions? That's absolute dog turd. That's even smellier dog turd. Yeah, that's Jesus Christ. No wonder they couldn't hold. What are these divisions? That's not bad. We can work with that. What have we got in terms of equipment? We've got a lot of light tanks actually, so I need stuff with these light tanks. We'll switch a few out. I haven't got any XP yet actually, so we'll change them in a little bit, but they're essentially light tanks. We've got trucks which we might use. One artillery, they're the same, and they're the same. Well, they've got 3 divisions of the same setup, so we'll just use that. We can work with that 18 width with an artillery support. We'll change all them over. So I've got 15 of my tank divisions and 7 motorized. The rest are the infantry. So how are we going to play this? I think let's get to the tanks out actually, and we'll go and give them... Where is the tank man himself? Mr. Charles de Gaulle. Where's he gone? There he is. Charles de Gaulle, you are in charge of our 15 tanks, and we'll get someone else in charge of your army. We're going to pull these back so they can get some org, and we'll see what we're dealing with, and we can then reinforce the front line. The rest of you will do a full back line on the Belgium-Luxembourg border because I don't want to protect you, unfortunately. So when they come through the Benelux, we'll be ready, and then we'll take one army just on the Maginot Line. That should be enough to hold there with the forts we've got. So that is going to be our setup. Hopefully that can hold. We'll go and get anything that's important. So... industry, I don't think I'll have time, so let's go get some new guns. We'll get new artillery, and then we'll go and get engineer company, and we'll add them in soon for entrenchment. 13 mils. We start with how on earth is there only 13 mils? Well, we want guns, artillery, we want the light tanks obviously, a little bit of support, but the tanks and the artillery are more important, and some trucks. We're going to build just mills because we need... No, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to build forts, aren't we? We're obviously going to try and extend the Maginot Line. Why did the French not think of this originally? So hopefully we can get 2 or 3 forts on each tile before it all kicks off. We'll just clump together our air force and see what we're dealing with. Same with the navy. We'll just... Whoa, why is it all spread out so much? We'll just get that all in port and see what we are dealing with in terms of the navy. I just want them in the med, really. That's the setup done, so let's just get everyone in position and see how we're looking and how we're dealing with. There is a lot of low equipment bars, I've noticed. Hungary have joined the Axis, but we don't really care about that. We'll let these reinforce, dig in. Oh, 25,000 guns. Damn, that is a lot of guns, actually. What else are we missing? 100,000 men, but we've got that, so that's fine. A bit of artillery, load of infantry, load of trucks, and a load of tanks, actually. So let's consolidate some. I'd rather have a lot of fully equipped divisions than a load of divisions with absolutely no equipment whatsoever. So we'll just consolidate a few of them just to get some equipment back in the field. Do the same with the tanks. I basically can get half of this fully equipped, so I'd rather do that. So let's just consolidate them. They'll be our divisions. We'll drive into tiles that we're losing, and hopefully we can then reorg. How many trucks have I got? Missing loads, so I think motorized is pretty poor. I'd rather have them in the armored division, so we'll just delete them, and we'll use them for supply as well. So let's just get rid of all of them. Our army is getting smaller but much more well equipped. And so it begins. Germany, you are after Poland. We are looking a lot better though. A lot of full bars. We're missing a few thousand guns still, but everything else is okay. We've got the manpower in reserve. The forts are actually already built. That's pretty incredible. So we'll go and just get another level as well before they invade the Benelux and are on our border here. So that's good. We have got a lot of air force actually, 700 fighters almost. So I'm just going to put them all over northern France, CAS and fighters, just to do a bit of interception, a bit of CAS damage, just so we don't get bombed to hell. I know they're not going to get air supremacy, but it's just every little helps. They're all from Tesco's. Here we go then. I guess it is time. We don't want to take that stability. Come on, Poland. We will help you. I mean, we're not going to help you actually. You're going to capitulate. But, you know, we'll help you against the Axis. There's actually no one. I mean, the temptation to take that tile. But, yeah, we'll lose the Maginot in the entrenchment. Let's not do that. Forts coming along nicely. A few more built. They're not attacking anywhere yet. The Italians aren't involved either. So that's fine. We'll just sit here. We do need some oil because we're about to run out from our subs and air force. So let's get some oil from the Americans ticking in. The forts are still going. We may see if we can get another round of forts going, and then I'll switch to mills. Oh, sorry, Poland. Sorry. We've almost strengthened the government, though, which is good. Still missing a few guns. There goes Luxembourg. So we could jump in and help them, but obviously we're not because they haven't got any forts and we like forts. So, I mean, that was so quick anyway. I'm hoping, yeah, we have. We've got green sea in the med, so no naval invasions our way. We'll see if we can battle against the Italians there. I know the British will guard the channel, so that's fine. I mean, we are being attacked by subs already. Which isn't great. So strengthen government done. We need to wait for defensive stratagems. What should we do next? We could get some industry, or I suppose I better head down the mill to get army reformed to get rid of the victors of the Great War. So let's start on those ones. Get some XP and some bonuses as well. With that, we'll just wait for the Benelux to fall. First bit of XP, so let's go and add some more light tanks. Do I have enough? Not really. We'll wait for some more being built. We'll add some motorised in, though, and we'll add some support artillery just to get the org and HP of our division up. Not too sure why Belgium is still standing there. They've got the war goal. I don't really know. I mean, this is helping me greatly, so I won't complain, but I don't know why we're in January and they've not yet invaded Belgium. So I feel like this is a bit of a... Oh, no, there we go. Fine, it's kicked off. I thought I was going to have to restart there, but no, we're good. Belgium is immediately trying to push out for some unknown reason, but we are literally a couple of days... Oh, no, not a couple of days. We're already attacked. Italy's in, but they're not doing anything, so that's fine. Italy problems. This is where the fun begins. I mean, immediately we've got green, so that's okay. The Germans haven't got too many troops on our border yet. It's pretty even, so that's fine. I assume they're going to start reinforcing. We're a little bit off the guns still, so we'll keep making the old ones. We'll get some convoys on the go as well with our dockyards now, just to make sure we can trade oil with America. Italy's still not doing anything. Everything's okay, except I've got one tile here that seems to be the issue. So we just have to do a little bit of micro-in just to funnel troops in. They can attack from 3 ways, I think, so, and it's a plain tile. But as long as we keep funneling in, we are okay. It's just taking a lot more of my attention. But everywhere else is green, and they've got no chance by the looks of it. So that's okay, we can deal with that. We are getting bombed a bit, so let's go and change this so we always repair stuff. I do like this new feature, I must be honest. We'll get 12 on there so we can still make some meals. Or 7 days. What I might have to do is just take these tanks here, and we'll drive them into that tile. There we go, nice and green. As long as there's some armour there, I don't think they can push. We might just have to keep cycling in armour. our gun deficit is gone, so we can start making the newer ones now. We can lose the efficiency, that's not a problem. We'll gain that back. Finland has signed the white peace. Still rotating in and out of this tile, but everywhere else is still okay. What are we at? 39,000 to 360,000. That is quite a good exchange rate, I must be honest. We just need to keep shoving troops into this one tile. I'm ready for army reform, but I can't do it because they've still got disjointed government. So we've still got a little bit of time to wait till we can do that. How long have we got strength? 22nd of October. Okay, yeah, still a fair away. So let's go and sort out our industry, I suppose. Get the factory output. I'm going to move some of the tank divisions out just because they've got such crap org, and where they're getting cycle charge, we're not gaining org. So just going to pull them out for a second, let them org, and then we'll send them straight back in, and they should be fine. They don't lose org, they just can't regain it at the moment. So as soon as they've done that, we'll drive them straight back in, and that should just make that lovely and secure. Italy has started attacking, but our mountaineers are at Fall of Cairo. Oh, wow. UK is not doing well. I mean, I'm doing okay, but yeah, the UK is not doing well. We've also been pushed back here that I've not been paying attention to, but they've got no supply, so that's fine. We do need a bit more oil. We've got 1 day left, so we definitely don't want to lose our Navy and Air Force, but that's fine. They've got organ. They haven't. Oh, we've got green air. They must have their fighters elsewhere, so that's fine, as long as they're not gassing and bombing me to death. They have sort of held up the attacks as well, so that's fine. We'll just entrench in, get some more equipment and deploy some new divisions. That is fine by us. We've got enough mills now that we can start making some cash, so that is pretty weird design, but I mean, it's historical, so let's just keep the historical stuff going. We'll make some of those weird planes that the French have. The Italian border's getting quite weak, so we'll get a few divisions out. We've got a bit of equipment. We'll force deploy them. And we'll just reinforce that. It should be fine with the mountains and the mountaineers, but we'll just get a few little last stand just to hold, because they are really trying to push. But we should be fine. We might lose a couple of tiles, but as long as we stay in the mountains, I'm happy. As soon as the rest of them are ready, there we go. We'll force deploy them. They can get straight on there. There is actually one tile missing, I've just noticed, that they are not exploiting. So quickly get some troops in there. We will just get them into this one that we're about to lose, but we might lose 1 or 2 tiles, but just redeploy a few divisions. Ah, yes, we've lost a tile. That's fine. That's fine. They won't be able to push out from there. That was attacked by multiple ways. This is all mountains, so that's fine. Germans have started attacking again, and the Italians are also, but we are just holding. It's not requiring any micro. 120 to 1 million, so pretty good exchange rate. Especially, yeah, I don't have to micro. We just got some tanks sitting in that one division. Lacking a few guns and tanks, but we are building mills and not really getting cash, so that's fine. I could buy some equipment, but I'd rather build the mills with the civs. Defensive stratagems is done, which means we've got rid of our disjointed government, so we can go ahead and get our army reformed. Once that's done, we're basically back to full fighting strength. We do need some manpower, so that will be useful as well, that extra bonus from the army reform. But yeah, that's basically us in a good position. We pretty much won't cap now. I mean, it's not really a risk anyway. We're so entrenched in and equipped, and the Germans have nothing. Soon as they attack the Soviets, we are good to go. We've got a few more divisions out as well for the front line. 64 divisions here in this Benelux bit. So happy days. Last one of the Mountaineer Doctrine, so we can go and get a few more mountaineers out for the Italian border. How many can I get out? An extra 4. So instead we'll just convert a few of the infantry that's out there to mountaineers, and then that will hold the Italian border better. Good luck coming in here now, Italy. So for encourage immigration next, let's get the recruitable pop factor negative out, and then we've got 116 manpower, but that's okay. What on earth is going on here? UK is hit back with vengeance. We've got some troops encircled here somehow. I haven't done that. I think we're ready, actually. I should get rid of the fullback line now. I don't know why I've had it this long, and we'll get a field marshal order, and then we can get some planning bonuses as well. Ready for a counter, which I think we're almost ready for. Just going to make some big hard-hitting punching troops with artillery. Let's go the 7.2s, 20 width with artillery. I'm going to get a few of these divisions out, something like 12 or something. And we're going to use these to naval invade Italy and cause the flip of them and the soft underbelly, which will then leave Germany by themselves. Finland's joined the war, which means Germany joins in as well. And goodbye troops on our border, because they're all going to the Soviets. So they've literally, there's one troop there. I'm going to immediately actually counter and make use of that. So let's just see if we can punch our way through and get Belgium back on the map. Probably actually quite early for a counter, but I mean, if we can get them out of the Benelux, we can get a couple more allies back in and stretch them even further, because we probably have more troops now. All of our air over the Benelux as well, get some CAS. We've got green air, CAS fighters, they haven't got, and they must be over the Soviets I suppose, but we'll use the CAS and the green air then. We'll see if we can punch our way through. Belgium's pretty much back on the map. We'll see if we can push in to take the river line and hold the rest of the Benelux. Rommel there is, yeah, pretty screwed. So we'll grab the river for a defensive, and then we can just sit and build up a bit more. But I will definitely be making use of this low count of the German divisions. See if we can punch through. Oh, a couple more tiles and we'll have a few encircled. Netherlands is almost completely back on the map as well. We'll just do a bit of pinning and movement. So I've crushed this encirclement. Netherlands will then start getting some troops out. We've got our new big punching division, so we'll focus on Italy next. We'll get them in general, and then we will start naval invade. We'll just hit straight for Rome, see if we can trigger the civil war immediately. There is the Benelux sorted and back on the map. We'll just reinforce a bit. We've got a load of allies there. We'll go and get all of our air over to Italy to help out with the naval invasion as well. I'm hoping there's not many people in Italy as usual. I mean, they're never great at defending their land. Yeah, as I suspected, no one is here. Couple of port divisions, that's it. Rome had no one in it, so nice Roman conquest. We'll encircle a few troops there and we'll split them in half and just power through. These 7-2s are unstoppable. Even for Italy, this is pretty bad. I mean, we've got CAS and green air as well over Italy, but we've split them in half. We've got 14 divisions there. We'll just keep pounding through quickly. We'll get them over to Italy, actually. They are starting to get some air up, but somehow we have green air, and we'll keep pushing on. Last few divisions, there's trapped in the heel of the boot. We've almost taken Milan as well. They must be 70%. I haven't had the Civil War yet. We might be able to cap them before the Civil War even kicks off. So quickly push and grab a few victory points. The Germans aren't doing anything, and then we'll obviously head north. We just need to take Sicily. Oh, Mussolini's deposed. No, don't do the Civil War now. We've literally got you on the ropes. A couple more tiles, and I think they'll cap. If we can just take Palermo, we should be okay. Yes, there we go. Italy is done, and they didn't do the Civil War. That's probably one of the first times in a long time that I haven't had the Civil War trick. So Africa's also ours that I've not been paying attention to. The British must have done that, thank you. So we'll take those divisions, and then we'll hit up the Austrian border here in the Alps. And oh, I don't want all of that. Didn't realise Yugoslavia with us. We just want our area. Right, I think I'm just going to do a full-on attack now. They're pretty weak. We've got a load of allies. We've got loads of equipment as well, so we're good. I think we'll just roll them over. It's only April 42, so we are, I don't know, it's not bad going, is it? I don't know what other people get on with this, but yeah, this is pretty well saved. We'll just knock out Germany as quickly as we can. If French could have held in real life, it might have been a shorter war like this. What are we at? 48% participation. What are the casualties like? We've got 200. 600,000 Italians and 2.1 million Germans. That is not bad at all. They've not got a lot of equipment or org, so we will just keep on rolling through. We're trying to hit it from the south as well, but obviously the mountains ain't doing too well. Let's send some of these divisions up and liberate Denmark as well. Let's get all our land back for our allies while we continue pushing in towards Berlin. Annoying, Netherlands are actually going to get all the glory, especially as taking Berlin. So let's see if they'll give up the land. So they will give us some states. So let's just go and grab all the German. I mean, we earned it, not them really, didn't we? And they refused. Brilliant. So if I only do a few states at a time, they accept. What is the... I don't get how this state mechanic thing works. If I just do a couple, it's fine. If I do too many, like 5, they deny it. So I'll just have to do a few. Right, all French pushing in. The Soviet border is there. They must be 92%. A little bit of the south now. Berlin's ours. It's curtains for Germany in a second. Couple more tiles, I think, and that should be it. What are we at? Oh, no, we're at 100%. There we go. There we go. The Axis are defeated. It's only September 42 as well, so pretty quick going defeat of the Axis. I suppose it would be if they didn't take all of France and had to split their troops. But there we go. Another survive challenge complete. A bit different to the usual ones. Let me know down in the comments what you want me to do next. Like the video if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Peace out.